guys, it's me, Sarah, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a very serious topic. And it's, well, first, here's my Scorpio shirt, so just in case. Okay, and second of all, it is a very serious topic. I feel like you guys need to know. Maybe I could help you guys. I mean, that is something I really want to do today. So I'm going to be talking about the time that I got blackmailed or sexually harassed. It depends on which one you want me to go by. Just comment below what you think is a more appropriate title, the time I got blackmailed or the time I got sexually harassed, and I'll most likely adapt to that. So anyways, I'm going to start off with saying that I am going to be mentioning some websites. And these websites, I'm not bashing them at all. I'm not saying you shouldn't be on them. I'm not saying that. It's just a stupid mistake that I did. So anyway, so I'm on a lot of, chat sites because I just like chatting with people. So that's kind of my personality. So basically, so I'm on Meet Me and I'm like, doing my normal, I'm checking my notifications, checking my chats, and then all of a sudden I see this girl, and she messaged me like, oh my gosh, I saw your face on this website, and I'm like, you look really familiar, and I'm like, what? What website? I'm really confused. And she's like, oh my god, your site is on, or your face is on a pornographic website, and I'm like, what? I mean, yeah. And I'm like, that's not possible. What? And she's like, and I'm like, I don't have pictures out there. And she's like, well, those look pretty real. And I'm like, they had to be photoshopped. And she's like, at first, this is probably going to be the first red flag. I'm like, okay, can you give me the website? Give me the website. And she's almost like, sure. And then she doesn't give you the website, and then finally, after a few times of asking, she gives me the website, and it's a very pornographic website. Now you're probably asking, like, Sarah, why were you stupid that you didn't catch that first sign? And I did catch it. I just wasn't smart enough to realize, oh my gosh, you should catch this. So basically, I see this website, and it's like hundreds of pages of like teenage girls, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to be on this website. I do not want to look through it. I didn't know, because that is terrible. And so I'm like, get me away from this website. Get me away from this website. And so I'm like, oh my god, what can I do? And she's like, okay, this happened to me before, and here's this guy that helped me get the information down. So what she did was she gave me this guy's kick, and she's like, hey, this is the guy that helped me get the pictures down. So I'm like, okay. So I go on Kick, and, I start talking to him. Hey, Dakota, I think that was the name of the girl. And she's like, I'm like, well, she told me to talk to you because, apparently there's pictures of me on this website. And he's like, okay, well, you got to be able to trust me. And then this is where everybody comments, Sarah, you're an idiot. Why? What are you doing with your life? No. So anyways, he comments or tells me, oh, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to, I'm going to need your email password so I could, and then he just like, when like Best Buy sales employees are always pitching like the greatest type of, this is why you should get this is great for you, and they're trying for the commission. Well, he was basically speaking that type of language, so I'm like, oh, okay. And I get really nervous about it, but I give him the passwords. Super stupid. Anyways, So basically we kind of talk, and I'm like, this is the only thing that could have been, remotely close to, like, any form of nudity, which was a tank top and, pants. Literally only thing I had. And so I tell him, okay, this is getting really weird. And then he's like, okay, now I need your social media. And that is where I am like, no. I have so much social media. If I give you the passwords, then first of all, I'm stupid. Because immediately after I gave him the passwords, I went to change them. Okay, maybe the next day. But I changed them. And quickly, because I was an idiot. And I guess I got really fishy. I didn't understand. I wasn't comprehending what was going on. And so basically he's like, okay, let's Skype about this. Let me kind of give you an update. I want to tell you what's going on. And I'm like, okay, very skeptical. Like, I don't understand. And so we go on Skype. And, what happens? We go on Skype. I go on Skype and he's like, are you there alone? Are your parents down there? Very just weird questions. I'm on camera, he's not. So, just very weird, very creepy. And then he's like, okay, here's the deal. I know all your contacts, and if you do not take off your clothes, I am going to send pictures to all of your contacts. And I'm like, you have nothing on me. I don't send pictures. And he's like, well, it's very easy to Photoshop. And I'm like, I'm so stuck at that point. Like, I could just, and he'd be done. And that would be it. But I'm like, no. And he's like, if you don't do this in 60 seconds, I'll send it. Or if you hang up, I'll send it. I hung up very fast. And then you get to the point that kids basically hate. I was so scared. He had my contacts. Oh my God, it was terrifying. So I had to walk upstairs. This was like 10:30 at night. And my parents were laying down, about to go to sleep. My dad had work tomorrow. And I'm like, you guys are gonna think I'm really stupid and that I'm an idiot. And then I eventually started crying. And I was like, Mom, I'm so stupid. And yeah. And then they're like, my dad was like, what did you do? And I told him the story. They were ticked because I was stupid. I mean, I've learned so much throughout my life. I was taught this certain thing, not to do this stupid stuff, to go to them. And I guess I was fooled. I was tricked. I was gullible. And, it was a very dangerous situation. It was definitely a child predator. So basically, we called the cops. The cops got here around 11 o'clock. I reported the situation. And, they're like, this is most likely this guy's not going to be caught. Because this happens quite often. And, it most likely won't be caught. So basically, I get on my way. I'm going to school the next day. I'm fine. Nothing happens. I've blocked him. So this is basically out of my life. And then a few weeks later, we get a call from the cop, that they have located the house from the IP address. Problem is, it was a town in Michigan, and they tracked the house, but it was of an old guy who didn't have his Wi-Fi protected, and he had no idea how to work the internet. So this guy was able to access the Wi-Fi. So they already checked. I don't know if they're going to be able to do anymore, but they got pretty close for this type of situation. Now, the moral of the story is, 1, never give away your passwords. I don't care if you think that it's serious enough where you need to give them away. Do not. 2, go to a trusted adult, as in parent, guardian, cousin, older cousin, older sibling, aunt, uncle, grandma, all these people you have, teacher, counselor. Go to somebody that's going to be able to help you and talk to them about what's going on. That's always something you can do. Let me think. 3, if there is not proof, where they're not sending you the website, they're not, or you're just like chilling and looking through the site like, I can't find myself, there's no pictures of me, and you look yourself up on Google and you see nothing, you're good. Even if there are pictures of you online, but they don't come up under your name, you Gucci. You're all good. And honestly, I mean, it's really scary getting yourself in that position. I mean, I was stupid. I know there's going to be, like, comments upon comments about, like, you're an idiot, you're stupid, you learn not to give away your password. But the truth of it is when you get put in this situation, you don't know how you're going to react. I thought I was going to know. Like, 'cause I watch so many shows, like Web of Lies. This is kind of a good one with this situation. But, it was very scary. And, you really don't know how you're going to react. And be confident enough to go tell a parent or, all the people I listed, because they're there to help you. Go to the cops. Because these people, although they might not get caught, they still have a chance of being caught. And as my mom put it, and this is more, here's this level, and then the other one's like about right up here. And this is like, if you get raped, if you don't tell somebody, you're allowing it to happen to more people. And it can get up to the point where it's not just rape. It will become murder or something like that. If you don't tell somebody of, hey, this person's harassing me, this person is going to do it again and again, and they're going to get as much pleasure as they can, and eventually they might lead somebody out of their house and into a very dangerous situation. Oh, and then also, if you are in this position right now, screenshot every single piece of conversation, no matter how embarrassing it sounds. No matter if it's pictures of you, screenshot every single picture, every conversation, every word. And don't tell them you're going to go to the cops. Reason being, if you're saying, oh, well, I'm going to go to the cops, they have a higher chance of deleting their accounts and you completely getting rid of that information, besides the photos. So really be careful. Don't do these things that are stupid like I did. Learn from my mistakes, because once you realize, like, hey, I'm not going to be stupid, that's the moment you really will feel like, you're going to feel a lot safer, because you are going to be a lot safer. So if you made it to this point, thank you guys very much. Comment if you think I should make it, the time I was sexually harassed or the time I was blackmailed. Either one, I feel like it's a very important message. And thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing, doing all the things you do with everybody. And you remember, today is the present. You know why? Because you're in it, and you are a gift to this world. Bye!